What is up, folks? Welcome back. Silence Cat. I'm streaming. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah. That's working. What is up? Welcome back to another live stream repair. We have with us here today, if it will zoom in, we have the Wheel of Repair. Look at that. Look at all that. Very nice, very excellent. So, it's a bit too heavy for me to just kind of spin around and pick one at random, but we'll pretend and play games here. Also, I gotta kind of cherry pick because some people have been waiting a little longer than others, and yeah, there is a mini in there. We speak not of the mini in the repair queue.
Child,
it does not exist.
No.
Hey, child, that's mine.
She said, okay, goodbye.
That's what I thought.
You gonna pet the kitty?
That's not for Stephanie.
Be nice to that kitty cat, okay? No, leave her water alone.
Nope.
No.
At least it's fresh and clean.
Yeah. I don't want her to get kitty germs.
Leave it
around. Alex said, I'm out of here.
Alright.
Baby Chow.
Who and what are we gonna fix?
Chow. What are you doing? You poking it? What are you doing? No. Psst. Chow. I'm gonna get you. What you got on your leg? Who's a kitty? Say hi. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. Oh, yes, we pet the kitty. Don't touch that water, child.
It looks like we got the shuffle hands with us, of course. Stefan's probably asleep.
You want this?
Listen here, child.
Where's the charger for it? Kid? Here we go. Water.
Yep. That's for the kitties, not for baby Chels to play with. Alright, so let's see. 4108. Here they are. Let's go ahead and get their name up and add a few more here. Uh-oh. The Wheel of Repair is binding up.
Too much shit.
Too much to spare. Let's see, we got the mark on there.
Right down by your ghost.
We got we don't got the James. We don't got James up there. We don't got 4109. 4117. 4114. Oh boy. 4081 mic. We got two mics, so that's a different mic. How about that? How do we have... Oh, I wonder if that's the same... No, we only have one mic. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Alright, that is the loadout for the day. Let's message a couple of folks and we'll get started. Alright, one more. And we can get started. Whoa, Mike broke the chat.
Yeah. What are you doing? Leave that cat hair alone.
Mike breaking the chat.
Yeah.
Gosh, I was hoping you weren't gonna notice, but yeah. Yeah. How did you know? How did you catch that?
Jack.
Goodness. Child, what are you doing?
Just gathering.
Oh, no, let her do that. I've been needing to. You know?
She's gonna eat it.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't eat that. She just likes to play with it, and then give it to you to throw away.
I'm watching you try. No, don't put that in your mouth.
Did she put?
I literally just told you Nick she's gonna eat it. Why don't you believe me? I'll trade you for this Hershey bar. You want a piece of chocolate? Yeah. Blech. Ew. Chow, that's so gross. Here, you want this? Yeah. Chocolate. For my little girl. I'll be right back. Dance, dance, dance.
I am Mrs. Nesbit.
No, Charlie, you can't.
Alright, you need to find a new home. Because, okay, also, what is up with this mat? You would think a big name brand, like, consistently every time I buy one of these Weller mats, it never lays flat. It just, I mean, we've gone through how many repairs? We haven't had this mat for a week and it's already looking like it's been through hell and back. But yeah, we'll stab that over there and see if it stays there without bothering us. What are you trying to do, child? You trying to leave? You trying to leave?
Where are you going?
You got a place to stay?
You better come back.
You better be leaving with a purpose.
Do you want some M&Ms?
M&M's? M&Ms.
Oh boy, this sound. That's the sound for show. Jump.
Like an animal.
God.
Did I listen to the song yet? No, I did not. I have been working. If I haven't been working, I've been out of the house. Yeah, I'm sure it'll play like on the radio and in the grocery store enough times that you'll either get sick of it or you won't. I think Mike is a bit past the burnt toast smelling stage.
Don't ignore the first signs of it.
It don't stink. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
It's only 4 hours. They say that. It's so stupid, man. Speaking of work, how come I constantly get messages from work outside of work? Even more than
See, you could just ignore them.
Yeah, true. No one's ever mad if I don't answer them.
At least you're not a business owner ignoring his phone calls on his business phone.
Ooh! It's waffle weekend though. They got waffles in the freezer, there's fruit whipped cream and syrup in the fridge. Fuck. Yes, you know what we want! I'm gonna go in early and get a waffle tomorrow.
Alright, we're gonna get up close. Closer to this board than Mike's ever been to another person. We're gonna start with some replacement filters since they all tend to go bad over time and lead to all sorts of stinky subwoofers and bass issues alike. And then we'll flip it around and replace the dead Schottky diode that's actually causing their power issues. Shuffle hands. I don't know if you've been reading the same chat that I have from Mike, but I did not need to add that caveat. Mike is a strange person.
Sorry to get your price on this espresso. But Bruce Willis is good movie to the care home.
Who?
Bruce Willis.
What?
His dementia's progressing.
No, no more Die Hard. He's dying. He's dying soft. He's dying old.
He's not even old, that's the thing, that's what sucks.
I don't know, how old is he?
I mean, he's 60s or 70s, but that's still not like...
I'd consider 70s getting there,
Well,
but
for
no,
like-
not like old,
For
not
dementia,
old.
though,
Oh,
yeah, the type of dementia he has is a little more prevalent in like younger people. Even people your age get dementia at our age.
see, this is why I just tell myself not to get dementia.
This is why I take my lithium, because lithium literally reruns your goddamn brain cells, and it's one of the only proven drugs to help
No, I just-
prevent dementia in people.
I just think really, really hard all the time.
Well, see, not having mood swings is a great way to avoid getting.
Dang.
Luckily, most people don't. So, you don't have to worry about it. No, like the one like mental illness group that has the highest risk of dementia is bipolar disorder. Because every time you do have an episode, you literally damage part of your brain.
What about a full-length movie
Oh, even better. You're gonna have to just look at that.
instead of just an episode? Yeesh.
You can't take lithium supplement over the counter and it gives the same brain protection effects as you just don't want to take too much because you can die. You get lithium toxicity really easy.
Remember, kid, your brain is a muscle. If you pull it, you die.
Your brain's like a fucked up electric battery. Kind of. If it's not salty enough, you'll die. But if it's too salty, you'll also die. So, isn't it cool being alive, guys? It's the best thing ever. Oh, man.
And it ain't that hard. Our bodies do all the hard work, hard stuff.
Yeah, that's the scary part. I don't have control over it. I just need to get into the biohacking garbage. You know, a new biohacking lab opened up in downtown Mobile. They got like a 6-month special and put it to sign up. I really just want peptides. But I don't think Dr. Collier will.
Are you by chance talking about a jet?
Yeah, I'm going on a jet to holiday to fucking Swollen. I want to get ripped. I've been prescribed going to the gym by the doctor, so that's it. I can't exactly.
Ugh, that's pizza. Pizza. Pizza.
Oh.
Here we go. I see you're getting ready for Halloween here. Scooby is wearing his outfit here.
Oh, he's been
Ready.
Have a wonderful day.
want some pizza, kid?
Are the people that work the Mega 64 booth the same people at every convention?
I don't know.
Because that guy straight up was like, I've seen you somewhere before, and I was like, I hope not. To be fair, they were at open source. And, oh, you know what I forgot? Your sauce.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I know I forgot. To be fair, the guys working at the Atari booth looked like they invented it, so. There were a lot more older people this year than there usually are. What is that? It's a pizza person. Pizza pie. That's a pizza. Okay. It's not well done. Hot.
That is not well done at all. That is, dare I say, undercooked. But no one's gonna die.
Every time I see a picture of Patrick Bates, I absolutely think it's Gavin Newsom. Oh man. He's evil. You know what can change my mind. But he's just evil for fun and money. He doesn't hate people, I feel like. Well, he might hate poor people. That's just a rich person thing.
Oh yeah, I had the same problem in my hi-fi. Yeah, like all the foam inside, like turning to goop. No, thank you.
Do you get mixed to a Sprite?
No. Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, that's exactly. Who doesn't go to a concert to throw stuff at the band? I threw my AirPods at Fred when we went to the Fred Again concert. I enjoyed the Fred Again concert, and I still threw my AirPods at him.
It was good. I would go back. 10 out of 10.
I would get better seats, though. Not ones that were up way back there, right next to a giant wall with a bunch of echo, completely destroying the listening experience.
The universe was trying to psyop me before the concert, though, because for some reason on the internet, everyone just kept talking about how much Fred again sucks because his dad's rich. And I'm like, do you know anything about most music artists? Guess what, buddy? Oh, and he uses samples. And I'm like, oh, that's not considered fucking music also. Just depends on what you do with the sample.
It's most music nowadays anyways, because everybody's producing it all on their computers.
Yeah. It depends on if you're just crediting the person you sampled it from or not. As far as I know, like, he's pretty alright about crediting people. You know? Shit, he'll even bring an artist in to sample them.
But also, like, his sampling is of him recording people doing things and interacting with him.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's
what
not,
I just said.
it's not like him sampling, like, other music or stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's making people upset. People are just literally upset that he's rich and being successful making music at the same time. You threw a towel at Panic at the Disco? Too soft. I would have thrown I would have brought a full.
Fucking water bottle.
No, I would have brought a full door with me.
Jackknife.
And when they- And when they said the line in the song, I would have thrown the door at them. Ooh, even better, I would try to bring the door with me, and there's a 50% chance that security doesn't let me in with it.
50% chance.
Like, realistically, like, they might think it's absolutely hilarious and let me in with it, because, like, what are they, like, because they're going to think, what is this guy realistically going to do with the door? Like, it wouldn't be too bad if we let him in with it. So, there's a 50% chance, anyways. If they don't let me in with the door, I could very easily just take another door from within inside the establishment.
He's got this planned out.
I'm premeditating this. Alright. Boot it up. There you go. Give me a pizza.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. For more info, check the Home app.
All right. Sorry, I'm eating my pizza. I need a calorie. It does look like the usual dead diode on the amplifier. Hey, clean it up. Put it away. Wipe yourself off. Michelle, put it in the bucket.
In the bucket.
Clean it up. Clean up. Clean it up. No. Clean it up. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Good job.
Oh, that was a snap, crackle, pop on my bone. Ooh, we have tricks. You want baba? I'll make one. You eat your pizza. I'll make baba. And then I'm gonna get some cereal.
You better stay down, kid.
I'm gonna get. Excuse me.
Not if I get her first.
Excuse me. What's happening, Phil? Are you gonna be good, Joe? It's a real question. I'm breathing out there, but I know
I got that Costco dog in me. Okay. I got like 4 pieces of pizza in me. I need to eat. I need another 4 pieces, but I'm sure people don't, aren't, you know, they're not here to watch us eat pizza. Let's get some stuff fixed.
let's go. Come here, little baby. You dropped it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, you got cheese everywhere. Weird baby. That almost fell. That would have been crazy. You're making a mess. When is she not doing? When is she? Ooh, that's a whole card, like a plastic. Scan the Amazon shopping app to learn more. What does it mean? I'm gonna scan it. Find out. Oh yeah, check it out.
They mean don't return it and leave a review, 1-star review. We'll give you money to leave a 5-star review and a free product.
No, it says a transparency barcode.
Oh,
So I wonder if it's like where the hair comes from and all that kind of stuff. Because sometimes they'll post it on the description, and then other times they'll give it to you. And I don't know if they're a good company. I gotta say, this one has the nicest hair so far. Besides that one that I bought a couple months ago. There's the hair all the way to the end. But is it real hair? It feels like it.
hey. Yep.
Whoa!
No. Are you okay? No, I don't want to hear it.
Oh no! Oh, come here, baby. Oh, little cry.
Making a mess.
We got your ghost. We got your cabinet. We got your pacifier. You point. Your Did Dad put tape on the spare?
No, she did.
Sorry to blame you. You're just a tape person, so I never really come.
I'm not the HomePod guy. I'm not the can eat macaroni and cheese and or mashed potatoes at an incredibly high rate guy. I'm the tape guy. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to offend you. I'll be right back. Yeah. Maybe I'll get you some too.
Here we go. I said, here we go. There we go. Oh no. These are the consequences of your actions, child.
You just hold the book in. It's not super long, but it's long enough. Oh, it's got, is it regular USB? Do you need one? I can grab one. Or you can use this hub right here. Now let's chow our whole area. What you got? That power strip is not working. Hey. Hey, it's charging.
Alright.
I'll be able to understand it. Check something. Siri. Chell. How you doing? Oh. Everything's falling apart.
Do we text Stefan? After
You're bad.
telling.
Go. I'm not funny. You want hug? Okay. Okay. Let me come over now.
The tippy taps.
Come on, little baby. Let's go. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Come on, it's stuck. I gotta go around all this stuff. Come here. Hi. You want a bite? She opened her mouth so fast for that. She said,
She loves her cereal.
give me that. You like it? Is it yummy? You want more? Uh-oh. Oh. no. Wow. One more. We're fine. Here, now I get it. Somebody get those little hands here. Okay. What is it? Is it cereal? Can you say cereal? That's his food. Yeah, you pick up food with it, huh? Spoon. A spoon. Uh-huh. You want another bite? You know how to use it? Yeah. You scoop. 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 You want mommy to get you some? Okay. You yeah, I can do it. Yeah. Wow. Really? What about animals? Are you gonna eat any of that? You does. Yeah. What about the monkey? You better not pull that off on me. I want to do it. No. That sounded so funny. Is that yummy? You like that? How are you so cute? What? Yeah?
I'll tell you what made her so cute. The lack of cocoa melon.
Oh, yeah. It's those debilious
This is
Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. Wherever. Circulation. What are you doing, Chell? Are you done? You want help? Can mommy help you eat some? Uh-oh. You took it. Yeah, you got more right there. You gonna eat it? Yeah. What animal is yellow? Yeah. What other colors are in there? Yeah. Oh yeah. There's more in there. What colors? It's okay. I was just holding it.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah. It's food for your food. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Were you scraping your toes on those stroller wheels today?
Yep.
How did I know? Just by looking at them, nasty little feet. Yucky, yucky, yuck. Yeah, yuck. Be careful. Don't waste it.
I'm having trouble.
Yeah, no wasting.
I'm having trouble connecting.
Yeah, you don't want to
Beautiful.
waste it, okay? Oh yeah. Yeah, mommy's gonna.
Magnificent.
What color are they? Giggling, mommy. Oh yeah. You're so- How do we get so- You're just so cute.
Okay, alright. It's a brick. Let's see what kind of a brick we've got. Oh, it's working. That is not good. It turns on but only blinks volume buttons. So the fact that it was blinking volume buttons but now it's working just fine for us,
Just asking, okay?
that is an automatic needs a... Well, actually, hold on. Hold on here.
Are you okay?
Hold on here.
Wow.
I was expecting her to make a sound. Maybe that's the issue here.
No, we don't do that. What color is that?
I'm having trouble connecting to the
tan?
internet.
Yeah, it works just fine. So they either sent us the wrong HomePod,
No, mommy doesn't want milk.
or it's got an intermittent hardware failure on the logic board, and it is an automatic hardware repair. It's gonna need the full.
Are you done with it?
I hate these because they work fine when we get them. They were bricked before they sent it to us, and now they're suddenly working fine.
Yeah, mommy. They didn't offer scar pieces. That's my skin.
Every single one of those where they were bricked and then they show up suddenly working without us doing anything, that all points to an intermittent failure with the logic board. So, as much as I would want to say, oh, it just fixed itself, we'll do the normal maintenance and send them back on their way, I can't do that in good faith. I know it's going to break itself again, and we are unfortunately going to have to charge them the full repair for that one. But before we do that, I'm going to square away with them offline and make sure that they sent the right one and that we're tracking on trying to reproduce the same issue. In any case, I hate those ones, but you never know till you know, you know. So this one I'm going to hazard a guess based on that crack on the top there that this has some physical damage from being dropped. Probably has some rattling bass coming from the subwoofer.
Oh yeah, there's more book coming.
Ooh, that's way worse than that's way worse than that.
Oh, feels good. Feels great, actually.
So we've got pretty much no bass left. Good thing I've got another subwoofer pulled already and
How many eyes you got?
ready to go.
You better watch your fingers. Oh, look. Yeah, it's my shoulder. Tickle, 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 tickle. Look at Band-Aid.
you can't find a VGA cable, just make one out of an Ethernet, a spare Ethernet cable.
Say boo boo.
No, the apple.
What about apple?
No.
No.
Where's cousin?
What's it mean? You gonna eat that? I'm gonna take it soon.
No.
Yeah. We can't just play with it. No, don't make a mess. Yeah. Is that yummy? Milk is good for you. Hi, how are you?
Oh, that's broken.
Mama.
Hi, Mama. How are you? Shake my hand. That's how you shake hands. You go, yeah, look at that firm grip. That's a good firm handshake, Shell. You'll impress somebody with that. I love shaking people's hands firm as hell. They don't expect it at all. Nothing's worse than expecting a nice firm handshake from somebody and they've got the limpest wrist on earth, and I immediately lose respect for that person.
Yep.
Oh, who was it that said that George W. Bush had like the weakest wrist ever when it came to handshake?
I know.
His father? I don't know.
Oh no, that's the King of the Hill thing.
Oh.
Mama, you poo-poo.
Did you poo-poo?
Did you poo-poo?
Are you pooping?
You can't.
Drop that kid on the toilet.
Pink. Oh, pink. What about that color over there?
Huggy.
Is that one red?
Yeah.
Red light?
Yeah.
So we got pink.
I can try it. It's red.
Yeah, there it is. Broke clean right off of there. Probably whenever it was dropped. And I guess it's a good thing we don't have to worry about the woofer being bent. It's getting replaced anyways. I can see already. It's got, you see, you can, it even shows up on camera. It's got like a darker spot in the middle. That is a sign of the voice coil having overheated. Probably because the DC filters went bad and this poor little thing was farting and restarting from all the heat and the unwanted DC voltage. And it just couldn't take it. It cooked itself. Yeah, you could probably hear that too. That should not be making any noise. If you could see in there, I've got special eyes so I can see in there, but it's very crusty and dark colored.
You're not even getting it though. Yeah. Are you?
Oh, I wish you could smell this.
Bye.
I wish I could show it to you. I was trying to get in there and show you, but you'll just have to take my word for it. It is quite roasted.
Goodbye. I'll see you later.
Let's get ourselves a good subwoofer here. We're gonna need it.
They did not have the Papa Meat Gamer Subs flavor at the Gamer Subs booth.
Sad.
I'm upset about it. They had all this shitty fucking waifu cup. I don't give a fuck about your fucking waifu bullshit. I want the raw meat Gamer Subs.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Yeah, It's triple melon flavored, Nick. It's right up your alley. Oh, I didn't know that. Are you done with it? I'll take it. Are you eating it? You gotta eat it, Chell. If you're not gonna eat it, it's gotta go in the trash. It'll get nasty. Yeah. What's that mean? Oh? But what do you mean? Be careful with it. Don't make a mess. Yeah,
What would I do if Apple tried stopping me from fixing stuff with some legal bullshit? I mean, I'm not sure. Kind of depends on the circumstances. It's kind of like asking some other unrealistic hypothetical, because I mean, I can't think of a reason why they would be able to stop us. That'd be like them trying, being able to stop
Really? We don't.
any third-party repair shop from fixing iPhones or MacBooks too.
Yeah. Oh, are you sleepy? You look tired. You're so good. Yeah. Is the sun been out?
I mean, I guess I would just if they had like a perfectly legal argument for it somehow, and I actually had to stop fixing them, I would just move on to fixing other stuff. Of course, the woofer in this one's dead, which means literally everything in this HomePod is useless because it's not powering on, because the amplifier blew up from filters gone bad like the other one, except it went so bad it blew. Gosh, fuck me.
Whoa!
Let's try this one.
Scare the shit out of me. Be careful. Chill, don't make a mess. Alright, I'm glad to take it, baby.
I'm getting tired of getting ripped off from all these parts pods that people claim only had one issue, when realistically it was. There's no way that they didn't know that it was
It's not for playing, it's not a toy.
death farting before it stopped powering on. Don't sell me a HomePod that won't power on and neglect to mention that it was death farting for 6 months before you sold it to me. Goodness.
What else is green? Yeah.
That shit pisses me off.
Is the grass green?
Because, like, the prices for these are just getting more expensive. For whatever reason, people want to ask more for broken ones than used working ones. And the broken ones that people sell have been messed with a million times. Or the seller's not being honest about the history of it.
Earth? Do we live there? How exciting is
Of course, this one has a cracked basket, so we all know what that means. This one was dropped to hell and back before it got to us, and the seller neglected to mention that.
What do these people be doing with these?
I'm going... Somebody's body is going to make full point of contact with every wall in this room.
Let me think. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! I'm so sorry. I clipped her noggin. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
This one smells like a YMCA pool, but not bad. Not bad at all. Perfectly fine. An excellent reusable subwoofer. Positive feedback for that eBay seller. Aside from the drop damage. Back at it with 4096's pod here. Is it possible to set it up and see if it actually works? The issue was that it sets up but flashes immediately. Oh, are you talking about Mark, welcome back. So this one is not yours. We've actually put yours off to the side. I was going to reach out to you, but now that you're here with us, so yours booted right up. Didn't give us any problem, but we also haven't really done much with it yet. So we'll give it a... Actually, we can do that right now. We can do that now. I'll go ahead and get that factory reset going. Haha, one hand tied behind my back, folks. Let's go. Alright. So we got your HomePod factory resetting now, Mark. Once it boots up, I'll see if it sets up for us and what happens. But nonetheless, I do smell a stinky logic board on the horizon for yours. Alright, and this is about all these dead subwoofers are still good for, is cracking them open. Alright, it is taking its sweet time factory resetting. I wonder what that's about. I wonder if it is a logic board issue. So it didn't even, I mean, it almost looks like it didn't even factory reset itself. It's just kind of sitting there in a no power state now. I'll let it sit for another minute. Maybe it's just taking its sweet time showing us its real issues. No, it's reset. It has factory reset. Alright. I am just impatient.
You done?
Well, let's see if it sets up for us here. Alright, we got the HomePod here. We'll set her up. We'll put it in the main bedroom, eh? Let's see what it does. You set up the PS3 at your desk? That reminds me, I need to be on the lookout for a good CRT. I mean, I know PS3s were HDMI and digital video and all that, but I got enough older consoles sitting around I'd like to hook up and play around with sometime. And I want the authentic. I want the yes. Mark's HomePod has successfully set up. It is currently on 17.5.
It's done. Bye-bye. I'm sorry.
Oh, we should make it a mess.
Well, it was like turning into like
Mush.
gone cereal.
She's turning it into a toy.
Chow, you're okay, baby. Come here, babies. Chow. Come here, baby. You're okay. You're not in trouble. No one's in trouble or mad. No, mommy's just cleaning up for you. Come here. Where's your pencil? You want to lay with your bear? Oh, yes.
Alright, Chell, I need you to stop. Hey. Calm down. And this camera stopped working. I have no idea why. What is going on today, folks? I have about had it. Whatever. We'll use the Wi-Fi. It'll look like crap, but it's better than nothing. Well, we got a 26K data diode, so that does not need to be replaced. I do believe that's all this one will need. And I know I say all that it needs, but we got new filters on there to prevent the same issue that roasted their original woofer from happening again, along with a new woofer. Let's get this back together. And, well, let's see what Mark's HomePod is doing. It is chilling out. What's the weather?
It's currently cloudy and 71 degrees. Expect clear skies starting tonight. Today's high will be 76.
That is the voice of a Siri that is still... Woo! It's broken. It's misbehaving. Nah, it's just being a little slow and laggy because it's still configuring. I am suspicious of its current software version, though. It's on 17.5, and that version was known to have... No, actually, was it 17.5 or was it a older 17 build? I have to double check. Anyways, it's set up. It's playing music so far. We'll see. I'm gonna turn the volume down so I don't get struck with copyright. we'll see how long that lasts. You should look for a CRT PC monitor. Oh, you know, I forgot I had a, oh, what's it called? I can't remember the model number, so there goes the joke. But what was that one CRT that everybody was so obsessed about that someone found in Japan, in like the waiting room of all places for some business, and it was this huge ordeal to coordinate with someone living in Japan to get them to move it for them and get it to them, but they got their hands on it. If you can't reproduce it, can you try it again once? Hey, if you're willing to give me 2 weeks to try to reproduce the issue, that's a lot longer than I was expecting to have as far as time from you. I'm sure it'll, if there is actually a problem, I'm sure it'll reproduce itself. But I'm gonna try to actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to disable automatic updates. So that way, if the issue reproduces itself relatively quickly, I'll update the operating system from 17.5 to the latest version, and then continue testing and see if I can still reproduce the issue. Because I do suspect 17.5 was one of those versions that specifically had like a kernel panic. It resulted in like a brief flash of the volume buttons, a really loud pop, and restart in some cases. And it was just a software issue. But with what you're describing, you know, you were saying like, oh, if you go to reset it, it'll break itself as soon as you set it up. That to me means probably not a software issue, probably a hardware issue. The question is what hardware is causing it? probably the logic board. But it could be a damaged display. I've seen damaged displays cause intermittent failure like that. Power supply, I mean amplifier, really it could be anything. You couldn't even update the software, it would immediately flash after scanning the QR setup. Interesting. No, then I think what we'll do, if it just works for us for the entire duration of the stream, I'm gonna leave it plugged in, and perhaps it's leaving it plugged in for a while that makes it act up. I'll leave it plugged in and go to factory, reset it, and set it up again or two. See if that doesn't exacerbate an issue. But it is still chugging along for now. Yeah, of course, Mark, and thanks for dropping by and giving us some pretty big clues there. And it's always nice to have someone come by and be like, yeah, if you can't reproduce it today, you know, take a week or two to try to reproduce it. Go for it. I like that. Usually people are checking in like every single day or like twice a day if they can't if we can't figure out what's going on with their HomePod here and now. Or even if we tell them like, hey, here's what's wrong with it, but it's going to need a specific part that we have to wait about a week or two to get our hands on again. And then like a day or two later they're like, what's up? For like every day since then. You had it unplugged for 6 months thinking it would fix it. Ah. Yes. Well, I've seen plenty of people with success trying something similar. Unfortunately, all the same, it tends to, if anything, if leaving it unplugged for an extended period of time and plugging it back in is suddenly all it needed to snap back to life, that is generally not a good sign. That usually points to an intermittent hardware failure. Usually it's correlated with heat or thermal things. There's all sorts of components on the boards that use BGA. It gets corroded. The corrosion's making an awful connection that gets better or worse with heat or vibrations or sitting in a closet for 6 months. In other words, if it's purely a software issue and it's bricked itself, it's not going to unbrick itself sitting in a closet or waiting for any period of time. That's not how software works. There is a degree of recovery built into these, but it's transparent to the end user and there's nothing you can do about it. It'll either recover itself if it failed an update or resetting itself automatically as it's booting up and you won't even notice. Or if the software has failed or an update has failed and it can't recover from it, it's done. And there's no amount of waiting, plugging it in and unplugging it, tapping it. Nothing will fix it except for forcefully reloading the software onto it with a software adapter. So that's why I don't like when these pods show up and they say, oh, it wasn't working for me, and then, you know, they show up and they work just fine for us, because that almost every time guarantees that there is a hardware issue and we got to spend some time to figure out what it is and a little more money to fix it. I always like the simpler, cheaper repairs where we can keep everything. It's just a little board component here or there that needs to get replaced. These ones, they can get a little tricky. $40.96 though, all good to go. Let's get Mike up here, and then I think I've got the energy for one more here tonight, and then we're gonna call it quits, because we do have quite a nice big old fancy holiday weekend coming up here. We do not have day job on Monday due to Labor Day. We have it off, so it'll be a nice long weekend for us to take it easy and catch up with quite the queue of repairs. I had 9 more show up today, so everything on the screen is just from yesterday and the day before. We're just trying to catch up. And I just, as timing would have it, I have not had much time to have longer streams the past few days, so it all just kind of stacks up and accumulates quite quickly. It's another stinky base.
No, okay, stop. I'm tired of you asking.
And then
Just clear this out.
let's let 4110 know that they're the last one up for tonight. Alright, so as you could hear, quite the awful sounding bass. Quite clicky, quite ticky, quite lacking. Probably the same deal as the last HomePod we just fixed here. Those DC filters gone bad, roasting the subwoofer speaker. It's still playing, but it's also still configuring. I don't like that. Should not be taking that long for it to configure. With my repair experience, what do I think about the HomePod overall? I think it is quite the impressive little feat of engineering. I love them. And I fix them because I like how they sound and how they work so much. Ooh, that's stinky. Despite their stinkiness, despite their problems, I personally and genuinely think that to this day still, there is not a better speaker out there that you can find that's cheaper, smaller, and better sounding. You're just not gonna find it. Oh, but you get the Sonos, you're the bit. Okay, which Sonos speaker is smaller, cheaper, and better sounding? You've got maybe one or two of the two potential contenders, but they all miss out on some key feature, like it's only front firing, it's not omnidirectional, or really that's one of the big selling features, is just because of the omnidirectional sound, it is so easy to just place it generally anywhere and it sounds good. And not only does it sound good anywhere that you place it, but it sounds good anywhere that you're standing too. You don't have to stand in a particular spot. And like, every single comparison that you find, granted on YouTube, so it's not going to be the fairest comparison, but still, you can get the idea across. You can hear enough of a difference to gather a preference for which smart speaker you like the sound of more, and just over and over again, the Bose, the Sonos, the anything that anybody compares the HomePod to, that's a competitor to it. You know, if you're not talking about making an unfair comparison and going like, well, you could make a 7.2 surround sound system that sounds better. Yeah, no shit. I could build a freaking Lamborghini faster than a Toyota Camry. The point is, sub $300 at the time. You got one hell of a package. And it's still one hell of a package. And for the most part, they seem built well enough. If you know, I'll say everything has issues and flaws and defects. It's a matter of what those issues actually are and how fixable they are and how many they end up actually affecting, and if it's a recurring issue or if you can fix it once and forget about it. And thankfully for the HomePods, the majority of them seem to be holding up really well. Quite reliable. We're not getting hundreds of these things a day. We are getting, potentially a dozen a day here and there, with 6 to 10 being the usual daily, but they sold millions of these and we've only fixed thousands of them. So, that considered, and I've taken a few surveys from people over time using giveaways as an opportunity to gather data points. It really seems like most people that have HomePods don't have problems, and they are fairly reliable. And on top of that, once you fix the issues that they do have, you're generally set and squared away and you don't have to worry about anything with them. Spot on, Shuffle Hands. Yep, the simplicity is a big part of it. Like, you've got more or less a 2.1 / 3.1 surround system in a single speaker that you can place anywhere in the room. And it's just one cord. It's just one power cord and that's it. No fussing. It'll connect to your Apple TV wirelessly. It'll show up on all of your other Apple devices wirelessly and seamlessly. You can buy a bunch of them and stick them around the house and they'll just seamlessly sync together. How many home theater systems can you build out that'll do that? You could run wires through the walls and put speakers in the ceiling. Yeah, okay, that's what I did. That's what I wanted to do, and that's what I messed around with that for a while in a trailer. And in a in a rental home too, but like it's not seamless. Like you could add AirPlay to all of it and set it all up, but you're spending all that time and money and effort setting all of that up in the first place, and then troubleshooting it whenever anything goes wrong. The HomePods, you buy as many of them as you want. You plug them into the wall. You bring your phone near it. You click it. You tap it. You tap a couple buttons, and it's already set up. It's done, and you don't have to worry about it from there. If you ever want to use it, you tap 2 buttons and you're connected. You tap 2 more buttons and you can connect to as many more of them as you want throughout the house. Said and done. Dolby Atmos, freaking better than Bluetooth audio quality, and that's why I think they didn't let you have Bluetooth audio in them, because they needed a way to make sure, as best as they could, that the audio that was being sent to them wasn't going to be garbage. Can you imagine? Go ahead and try this, as I have in the past. Go ahead and fill your home up with Bluetooth speakers and play to them all at the same time, and tell me how good that sounds. Bluetooth has come a long way, but back in 2015, 2016 probably, when they were first developing these, probably a few years before that even, they were AirPlay was the way. So yeah, and I too genuinely enjoy using AirPlay. Bluetooth sucks. I hate using Bluetooth. I avoid it whenever I can. AirPlay's nice and easy. higher quality. Integrates with all of it shows up on all of my other Apple devices, so I can control playback from everything, even though it's only playing back from one source. Now, one thing, Bluetooth, I can, as they say, drink the apple juice and believe the reason why they wouldn't put Bluetooth in it. But not having an auxiliary input, I don't know. That, if we're trying to give the Apple reason, it could be that they, the image, the aesthetics of a bunch of wires coming out of the HomePod. And I say a bunch of wires, but, if it's an aux cable, you've got, realistically, 2 wires coming out instead of 1. Ooh. But, I don't know, maybe it was an aesthetic decision alongside the reasoning I gave, like they don't want people jacking into it and making it sound like crap and then returning it on the basis that it sounded like crap when it was really their music. Just another one of those things that it's just one of Apple's many ways of having as much control as they possibly can, not just over you and the device. Yeah, it's easy to see it that way, but giving them the benefit of the doubt, they want the best user experience possible, and they're trying to make sure that happens. They know better. They know what's best for us, more or less, right? So it becomes less easy to believe and more a matter of just give it to us. Just let us have the option and make the decision for ourselves. Dang, I was hoping we were gonna get it finished before you woke up. Real quick tip here, if you ever break one of the posts that hold your drawstring, you can always bend it back in place and hit the end of that with some heat from your soldering iron, and there we go. I thought you said pineapple. I'm not taking it back apart for this. You're just gonna have to deal with it. You think my desk looks really clean? The camera's zoomed in. I just can't see the rest of the desk. Actually, the desk is pretty clean, but it isn't my real desk. This is a fake desk. This is all CGI. This is all you've just been watching Grand Theft Auto 5 gameplay the whole time. No, this is the fireplace mantle with an IKEA Kallax on top of it. And we are here. In the living room, living our best lives in said room. Alright. We'll be sure to send this back to the right mic, not the goofball in the chat there, trying to take another HomePod from me. He's already successfully stolen like 20 HomePods from me. I don't know how he does it, but he manages to pretend to be all these other people that have been waiting for their HomePods to get shipped back to them. They've paid for their repair and like, what's going on? And I just panic and ship them out another HomePod. I don't know how they keep getting away. They can't keep getting away with this. Alright, here is, I believe, the last one that we are going to fix up and have the energy for here today. This one is a brick. It did present the symptoms of blinking volume buttons immediately upon arrival. We did attempt a USB restore with our fancy, handy-dandy, 3D printable and purchasable USB restore adapter. It failed. It complained about, what did I have scribbled on there? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, the NAND. It's got a bad NAND and or BGA that connects the NAND. So we do have another good working logic board here set aside, ready to swap in for them. Of course, since they're paying such a price for us just to swap a logic board, we're making it worth it. We're including that maintenance. We're gonna take it all the way apart, get to the amplifier, give it new DC filters to keep the death farts away. We don't want to get this thing back for an issue that we could have prevented, like what we fixed on the past 2 HomePods. In addition to those filters going bad and roasting the subwoofer speaker. We'll see if it needs a new Schottky diode. There's a date range of them floating around out there that need to be replaced, else they fail and cause no power. Can I dye a HomePod Mini? Technically, yes. I'm gonna play the teacher card here and be like, I could. I totally could. Will I? Probably not. Probably not. Unless you want to pay $50 to get a mini custom colored, plus shipping. And you might say, what? That's more expensive than what it costs to color a full-sized HomePod. What are you smoking? And to that I say, the fumes of the fabric dye. That's what I've been smoking. Also, minis are just that much more trivial to work, non-trivial to work on, I should say. I don't want to work on minis so much that that is the rate. And there you have it. But we have actually dyed a mini in the past. If you dig through our past live streams, you should be able to find. We were trying to fix, funny enough, one of Mike's minis, I believe. We failed, but we colored a mini red in the same stream. Is it like doing a second gen? Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot more like trying to do a second gen than trying to do a first gen. The mini and the second gen are much more alike than the first gen and second gen are to each other. What is the liquid in the dropper? That is 99% isopropyl alcohol. It helps break up the glue that's holding this down. After we unscrew it, we gotta pry it. In addition to the 9 screws, it is glued down for no good reason. Just a little cheat code to make it easier. Subwoofer is in great shape. Bye bye glue. Ha ha ha. Someone confused the thread locker for super glue at the factory again. Alright. PS3 setup. Oh. Very nice. I would not put it on top of your AV receiver, although maybe your AV receiver just doesn't get hot, so that's not a problem. But I imagine you have not taken apart your PS3 yet and replaced the thermal paste, so it's probably running original thermal paste. Maybe still even has original dust inside, and that, with the age of the chips and the BGA inside, combined with the heat coming from the AV receiver underneath it, might accumulate into a problem or a shorter lifespan. I would, I don't know. I would maybe put, maybe like a shelf or something to separate the two, to at least allow a little bit of airflow. Alright. We got the old DC filters off. They love to go bad and cause death farts. Stinky subwoofers, what have you. And a 26K dated Schottky diode means we don't need to worry about that failing and causing the most common no power issue. Let's get this back together.
child. Can I not have my clothes without you destroying them, please? Thank you. Let's get back up here. Come on, child. No, mommy's neck hurts so bad, okay? I'm trying to stay calm. No, stop, child. Mommy's neck hurts really bad. No, come back here. Come back here, Chell. Come on. Chell. Leave Daddy alone. He's not gonna give you anything either.
I can't help you, kid.
Chell. Come here.
You gotta go to mom.
Come on. I got your tablet. Where's your pacifier? Come on. No. Come on. Let's get up here. Come on. Nope, I'm not doing this. Let's get up here. Come on. No. Stop destroying my clothes. Are you gonna get up on the couch or are you gonna sit on the floor? Come on. Pick where you wanna go, child. Child. Child.
I mean, that's a perfectly normal last name. I've had a few last names come through here like that. Alright, this is the last one that we've got for tonight. Surprise, surprise.
Joe. Psst. Come here. Whoa. Grab your ghost. Grab your ghost, Joe.
Huh. Well, and apparently this logic board's busted. Well, is it busted? This might,
Joe.
I just might need to restore this one. But this was the same exact logic board that we used to test that other fella's amplifier yesterday, so if it bricked itself
Joe.
from us unplugging it, I can't be too surprised.
Joe. 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 Listen to me. Leave the door alone. No, don't put that on me. No, Joe, I don't want your tape. No. 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 Thank you. I appreciate it.
Cool. Well, I guess this logic board that was working perfectly fine yesterday is now no longer working or suitable to use for anyone else's HomePod. Let me go grab another one of my parts pumps. Literally haven't even had time to take it out of bubble wrap. I was gonna fix this to sell to someone, but they're gonna have to wait now. Cause this fella's been waiting longer. And that's how it goes. And Nick continues to have no HomePods for himself. I am getting tired of it. I am actually just going to start returning HomePods that aren't what I paid for on eBay. I don't care if I already took it apart. You weren't being honest with what it was doing before you sold it to me.
Joe, come on, babies.
And now I have to sit here and waste my time swapping parts around over and over again.
You're cute. Hi.
Shuffle hands, right now is not the time.
Come on, let's go lay down, baby. Grab your ghost. Grab your ghost.
I guess this guy's gonna wait another few minutes. This is really salting my butter.
Where's that? Where's your iPad? Mommy wanted to dye her windshield. Yeah.
I guess we should make sure this thing works. It was sold to me as a perfectly working HomePod. Works just fine, right? Whatever. Probably
Yeah.
has a good logic board, right? Right? Oh. This is why I can't give away any HomePods, because literally as soon as I get my hands on one that's potentially good to give away, it's either not actually good, or I have to immediately tear it down to use for the parts to fix someone else that's been waiting for their repair already. At least we have, well, aside from the sticker on it, we've got a good top out of it.
Please stop kissing me, child. Seriously. Stop. Please stop doing that. Thank you.
If this still doesn't work, I am throwing this on the back porch and replacing the whole thing with something else. I'll do it, I swear. Hey, there we go. Hey Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri. Well, they have that disabled. But we'll go ahead and factory reset this. And get this last one underway.
Your HomePod is about to reset. Keep pressing until you hear 3 beeps.
Hey, there we go. Alright, 4110. You are finally all fixed up. It is in the process of resetting. We'll get that finished and you squared away once we're done with our stream here tonight. Let's get this last one knocked out and get out of here. No lights, no power. A couple of watts from the wall. It's a dead diode. Can it be tested before the top is reattached? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We generally don't bother testing things half apart because 99 times out of 100, the parts that we get and we use and we put in there are perfectly fine. And the repair that we did fixes the problem. And if we were wrong, if we didn't fix it, if the part we used isn't actually working, as you saw, it's only a matter of another minute or two to take it back apart. But in the grand scheme of things, it saves us a lot of time to assume that what we did was correct and put it all the way back together. If it doesn't work, the 1 out of every 100 or so where things don't work out the way that we expected, we can tear it back down in a matter of minutes. But yes, you can absolutely test these with them taken apart to any degree that you want, really. Of course, you need everything plugged in, but you don't need any of the screws and stuff. I do like to save the testing until we've got it all the way back. There it goes. 4110 is reset. As I was saying, until it's fully put back together with all the screws, so that way we can hear it play that startup sound. And actually test it out. I don't like to put it halfway together, wait for it to power on, see that it to no surprise everything is working, and then undo the pseudo put togetherness to properly put it back together. And like, yeah, you shouldn't assume you do, like, assumptions kill, right? Like, assumptions are one of the worst things that you can do. But when we're talking about a smart speaker that we're fixing here in front of us on the bench that we can take back apart in a matter of a few minutes if something didn't actually pan out the way we expected. That's a lot different than assuming that, like in many other situations where, I don't know. It's pretty safe to assume here. As long as we're doing full proper testing after it's all back together.
No, what? Stop yanking on those cords.
There are a few exceptions, like if somebody has already worked on it and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with the amplifier board, for example. More or less, if it needs a lot more work than what we deal with on hundreds of times in a month at a time, if it's not the usual repair, I'll probably test it with it halfway apart. Or if I'm not always sure that what I did fixed it, so I will try it. I'll check if things are working without putting it all the way back together. But those are, so they're so far and few in between now. It is really exciting to get someone else's work in here, though. Try to figure out not only what they did wrong, but possibly what they did wrong, but also what their issue really ever was, and if they caused any other issues. And then trying to fix, a lot of people will have a shaky hand or not a lot of experience and bump a lot of components or blow a bunch of components away. It can be quite relaxing work to just play, more or less spot the difference between a known good board and the board that you're working on and looking for what's missing or damaged and replacing it. Oh yeah, the startup sound. Yeah, imagine like a dozen or so of them doing it all at once. You start to hear it in your sleep. You start to hear it when you're out in public. You start to hear it out of nowhere. Oh, and yeah, your HomePod, Carter, was not the problem child. The problem children, I should say, are all these damn HomePods that people keep selling me, saying that they had one issue when they neglect to mention the number of other issues that they had leading up to the one that made them sell it. Oh yeah, it completely lacked bass for 6 months prior to it not powering on at all anymore, is a pretty critical fact and differentiator from it just not powering on at all of a sudden. Or it had blinking volume buttons before it stopped powering on. Yeah, funny how so many people neglect to mention that. I get so excited when my mailbox is full of HomePods for me. Not for repair, but ones for me. Not ones that were donated or for free, but I paid for. Because I know that they're my parts pods that I can use. And then my soul is crushed when I go to try it out and it's got a completely different set of issues than what was described, or it has issues when it was described as working just fine. And it's like, well, back to eBay to look for more. Because this thing has, the only thing wrong with this HomePod is the one part that I bought it for. Ah! I mean, we're at an impasse. I have to stop selling refurbished HomePods or charging more for them at least. And of course, people will, at the end of the day, people will pay whatever I charge. Fewer people might pay for, if I charge more, but at the end of the day, there's people that are out there that'll still pay for it. But I don't want to sell HomePods. But people bug me so much about it. What I'll do, I'll stop selling them. But, realistically, what people need to do is they need to find the HomePod in the condition that they want for sale online. Like for parts or repair, right? And then they can buy the broken pod in the condition that they want, have that shipped directly to us, we'll repair it and ship that to them. But yeah, I'll get really lucky sometimes, and I'll be able to get my hands on a couple of parts pods for like 60 to $80 a piece. That's as much as I can really afford to pay for them without starting to lose money on refurbs or the parts that I have to sell from them.
Yeah.
And I get really excited because it's like, oh, I finally have a stock of HomePods that I could give one away, I can use some of them for parts, I can keep some for myself, I could sell a few of them. But then they all turn out to be frickin' duds, and I'm back to square zero. Making everyone wait for parts. But, do you just stop selling parts and make everyone get them themselves and then put everyone else in a worse position, breaking more things, trying to get the parts that they want in the process and ultimately still coming to us asking for help in the process? Every which way that I try to, if I don't sell parts, the problems grow in other areas. If I do sell parts, the problems grow in this area, and it's just... Oy. I just want to fix stuff. I don't want to sell HomePods. I don't want to sell parts. I don't want to sell adapters. I hate selling and making these stupid USB adapters. But people just... I don't know. I'm too nice of a guy. I can't say no, especially when I've got to say no so many times. But at a point, it gets to where you gotta say, okay, no more. I gotta focus on what we're best at, and what if that's all you have time for, then of course that's where you have to put all your time and discontinue the extras like that. Do the anonymized customer names indicate how many you fixed? Give or take about 1,000 of them extra, yeah. No, it is a pretty good indicator. Give or take a couple hundred, not a couple thousand, but we're around about 4,300 to 4,500 fixed now. That's crazy. I can't even keep track of, like, it's a loose estimate now based on 4,300 to 4,500, and when I first started, it's like, oh, I fixed a dozen of these with the same issue. And then it's like, oh, I fixed 100 of these with the same issue. And now it's like, yeah, I fixed a few thousand of them, give or take a few hundred. We will leave our mark. There he sits, same as ever. Something, pulled the lever. Is there any failure mode you've only seen a couple of times? Oh, for sure. For sure. There's failures we've seen only a few dozen of. There's failures we've only seen less than a dozen of. I'm trying to think if there's any failures. There's definitely been things where we've only seen one or two of. I'm trying to remember what that looked like. But the magnets in my frickin' screwdriver are just not working right. Usually, at least here in America, issues with the power supply itself, believe it or not, are incredibly rare. I almost never see these, I almost never see issues with these. Overseas, and or anywhere that uses 220/240 volt AC, those things blow up somewhat often. But we never see the same issue here. Oh, here. No, the one I can think of one failure in particular that sticks out, that we never have seen and will probably never see again anywhere else in another HomePod. Heck, maybe no one else will ever see this in any other HomePod. We found a desiccant pearl in between the logic board and the display that got stuck in there during assembly, and it didn't cause enough damage until long after the customer had continued using it, and it had caused enough physical damage to dent and bang up the components inside that it ultimately led to failure from physical damage, even though the customer did nothing wrong. It was purely garbage left inside from the factory that led to quite a strange, that was such a strange one. We're gonna have to find that live stream and edit that and re-upload it as its own little clip on our channel, because that was a good one. There's a few good ones like that. I need to go through my channel and clip that, as the kids say. Alright, folks, my arms hurt. My eyes are closed. I'm done for tonight. Well, we got that one working. We got enough fixed tonight, but we got a good long weekend to catch up on the rest, so it's no big sweat. Folks, I hope you all enjoyed this live stream repair. Come here. You want a hug? What do you say? Here.
It's not exciting, Chelsea. Blanket Americano.
She changed her mind.
She said, she only drinks my
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Because the other day she had a sip of my Americano and it had nothing but half and half in it. And it was a rubber tire Americano.
Let me outro. Let me outro. Let me outro. Come here, child. Come here. Come here. Oh yeah, that's a big hug.
The monkey hug.
That's a monkey hug. Yeah. Say bye bye. Say bye bye.
Bye bye.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's get out of here, child. You smell